These filters form the Indandione imaging kit. So Indandione can be imaged on the DCS using the 8x4 Mark II. However, we do have specifically designed bandpass filters, one for the light source, which is this square one, and one for the camera, which is this circular one, to enhance the contrast that we're able to achieve on Indandione developed finger marks. So what I'm going to do is slide this filter onto the front of a green Crimelight 82S and mount the camera filter onto the lens that's currently attached to the DCS. So what we are doing in this case is we are trimming both the output of the Crimelight itself, so we're taking that down to around a 10 nanometer bandwidth rather than the standard 50 nanometer bandwidth for our LEDs. And the other thing we're doing is trimming the wavelengths that the camera is able to see by using a bandpass filter. So a bandpass filter will allow only a narrow slice of the spectrum to reach the camera. So it's a little bit different to what we do with standard fluorescence, which is where we use a long pass filter to view that fluorescence. So if I capture this image into the gallery, so the left-hand image that I have open on this screen was captured using a long pass filter, and the right-hand image was captured using the specific Indandione imaging kit. So with both the trimming filter on the light source and the bandpass filter on the camera. Now what we can see, particularly in the areas over the letters, we're now able to get a little bit more ridge flow, and that's really important because that means that we're not cutting up the mark. We can see continuous ridge flow now through those letters that allows us to consider the mark as a whole rather than potentially as separate marks. And it just gives us slightly better contrast on the fingerprint as a whole as well. And this is just by using slightly different illumination and a slightly different filter. Fundamentally, we are still doing exactly the same techniques that we teach with Crimelights and that we talk about with Crimelights all the time. It's just about applying all of that knowledge to one specific treatment type.